Welcome to our channel. Today, we dive into a pressing topic that affects us all, the effects of global warming. Join us as we explore the far-reaching consequences of rising temperatures and the urgent need for action. Get ready to delve into the science, impacts, and solutions surrounding this critical issue. Let's embark on a journey to understand the challenges posed by global warming and the steps we can take to build a sustainable future. Rising temperatures. Global warming is causing an overall increase in temperatures worldwide. This leads to heat waves and reduced cold spells. Heat waves can have serious implications for human health, particularly for vulnerable populations such as the elderly, young children, and those with pre-existing health conditions. Heat-related illnesses and deaths may occur due to prolonged exposure to high temperatures. Rising temperatures also affect agricultural productivity. Some crops are sensitive to extreme heat, and prolonged periods of high temperatures can reduce crop yields. This can have significant implications for food security and economic stability in regions that rely heavily on agriculture. Melting ice. Global warming is causing the melting of ice caps, glaciers, and ice sheets, resulting in rising sea levels. As temperatures increase, ice on land, such as the Greenland ice sheet and glaciers in mountainous regions, melts and flows into the oceans. This meltwater contributes to the overall volume of water in the oceans, leading to an increase in sea levels. Rising sea levels pose significant risks to coastal areas. Low-lying coastal regions and islands are particularly vulnerable to coastal erosion, increased flooding, and the loss of valuable coastal habitats. As sea levels rise, storm surges can penetrate further inland, exacerbating the damage caused by storms and increasing the risk to human populations living in these areas. Ocean acidification. When excess carbon dioxide, CO2, is emitted into the atmosphere, a significant portion is absorbed by the oceans. This absorption leads to increased acidity in seawater, a process known as ocean acidification. The increased acidity interferes with the ability of certain marine organisms to form and maintain their calcium carbonate shells or skeletons. Ocean acidification has serious implications for marine life, especially organisms such as coral reefs, shellfish, and some planktonic species that rely on calcium carbonate structures. Coral reefs are highly sensitive to changes in water chemistry, and increased acidity inhibits their growth and makes them more susceptible to bleaching events, where they lose their vibrant colors and become more susceptible to disease. This poses a significant threat to the biodiversity and health of coral reef ecosystems. Shellfish, such as oysters and clams, are also affected by ocean acidification as it impairs their ability to build and maintain their protective shells. This can have cascading effects on the entire marine food chain, impacting other organisms that rely on shellfish for food or habitat. Furthermore, some planktonic species, which are critical primary producers in marine ecosystems, may experience reduced growth or impaired development due to the changing ocean chemistry. Extreme weather events. Global warming contributes to the intensification of extreme weather events such as hurricanes, typhoons, droughts, and heavy rainfall. Warmer temperatures provide more energy to fuel these weather phenomena, resulting in stronger storms. Hurricanes and typhoons, known as tropical cyclones, thrive on warm ocean waters. As global warming increases sea surface temperatures, it provides more energy for these storms to develop and intensify. This can lead to more frequent and more powerful hurricanes, posing increased risks to coastal regions through strong winds, storm surges, and heavy rainfall. Droughts are also influenced by global warming. Warmer temperatures can increase evaporation rates, leading to drier soil conditions and reduced water availability. Extended periods of drought can have severe implications for agriculture, water resources, and ecosystems, leading to crop failures, water scarcity, and habitat degradation. Changes in precipitation patterns are another aspect of extreme weather events associated with global warming. While some regions may experience increased rainfall and the risk of flooding, others may face more frequent and prolonged dry spells. These shifts can disrupt ecosystems, impact water resources, and increase the occurrence of natural disasters like floods and landslides. Changes in ecosystems. Global warming is disrupting ecosystems and posing threats to biodiversity. Many species are experiencing shifts in their habitats, altered migration patterns, and changes in their life cycles. As temperatures and climate conditions change, some species may struggle to adapt or find suitable environments, leading to population decline or even extinction. Ecosystems are complex networks of interconnected species and their physical environments. Changes in one species or component of an ecosystem can have cascading effects on others. For example, as temperatures rise, some plant and animal species may move to higher latitudes or elevations in search of more suitable conditions. This movement can disrupt the balance of interactions among species, affecting predator-prey relationships, competition for resources, and the overall functioning of ecosystems. Shifts in ecosystems can also impact human societies. Changes in the distribution and abundance of key species can have economic implications, particularly for industries such as agriculture, forestry, and fisheries. Additionally, ecosystems provide important services such as water purification, carbon sequestration, and protection against natural hazards. Disruptions of these services can have far-reaching consequences for human well-being. Declining agricultural productivity. Global warming affects agricultural productivity through changes in temperature, precipitation patterns, and the prevalence of pests and diseases. Rising temperatures can directly impact crop growth, reduce crop yields, and affect the quality of harvested produce. Different crops have different temperature requirements, and extreme heat can be detrimental to their growth and development. Changes in precipitation patterns can also affect agricultural productivity. Some regions may experience more frequent or intense rainfall, leading to waterlogging and soil erosion. In contrast, other regions may face prolonged dry periods, resulting in water scarcity and drought stress for crops. These variations in water availability can have significant implications for agricultural systems and food production. Furthermore, global warming can alter the distribution and prevalence of pests and diseases that affect crops and livestock. Warmer temperatures can create more favorable conditions for pests to thrive and spread, leading to increased infestations and damage to crops. Changes in temperature and rainfall patterns can also influence the incidence and spread of plant diseases and animal pests, further impacting agricultural productivity. Health impacts. Global warming has direct and indirect effects on human health. Heat waves associated with rising temperatures can lead to heat-related illnesses and deaths, particularly among vulnerable populations. Prolonged exposure to high temperatures can cause heat exhaustion and heatstroke, and exacerbate existing cardiovascular and respiratory conditions. Changes in precipitation patterns can also impact human health. Increased rainfall can lead to flooding, which poses risks of injuries, and water. As we conclude our discussion on the effects of global warming, we hope you gain valuable insights into the profound impacts this phenomenon has on our planet. Remember, the consequences of climate change require collective action. It's up to us to mitigate greenhouse gas emissions, protect vulnerable ecosystems, and build resilient communities. Let's work together to preserve our environment for future generations. Thank you for joining us on this important journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to spread awareness about the effects of global warming. Until next time, let's be the change we wish to see in the world.